All right, we're gonna mark our which I think is we're gonna pee on the ground, which is gonna, yep, we are definitely peeing on the ground right in front of everybody and marking our territory. I mean, it is our house, so I suppose it makes sense. Gross. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are currently working through a little bit of a let's play with the Werewolves pack that came out not too long ago in The Sims 4. We have a werewolf that we have been playing with. Their name is Elliana, and we've been exploring aspects of the pack with them. We discovered that they have a fated mate in the werewolf Lou Howell. And in the last episode, we got pregnant with Lou. So Elliana is currently with Pup, maybe we could call it. They're also working on leveling their werewolf skills up, leveling up their fitness skill to challenge Rory to be the pack alpha in the Wildfangs. So we're gonna get into game and check in on Elliana and just see how things are going. Elliana's feeling pretty inspired right now. Also in the last episode, we did have Elliana make Knox Greenberg a werewolf. So we are expanding the werewolf ranks little by little here with Elliana. So they have the Wildfang Renegade aspiration, and we're moving along with that. We had to join the Wildfangs, which we did. We have to turn 3 Sims into werewolves. We have turned 2 out of 3 of those Sims into werewolves. So we are moving along there. We need to have werewolf domination 7 out of 25 times, which means we need to like spar some people, you know, maybe even provoke Greg, that sort of thing. And then the last thing that we're going to do is become the alpha of the Wildfang. We are currently a veteran werewolf, with Apex being our next rank. Apparently we're just leaving glasses everywhere. So Elliana, why don't you clean a little bit? Our enhancements that we have as a werewolf are restless animal. So Elliana does not like to be inside for very long, which is probably meaning we need to get them outside right now, and maybe we'll have them scavenge the ground a little bit, and so they're not upset for being inside. They're a carnivore, which means they want to eat raw meat. So whenever Elliana gets hungry, we have to come up with some raw meat. They also have sensitive hearing, and they are a night wolf, which means they like to sleep during the day and be awake at night. So we've been working on kind of making adjustments to our sleep schedule to kind of accommodate that. We do have some abilities. We can take a wolf nap anywhere. We are able to go hunting, which is good because we need that raw meat to eat. And we're able to resist when we become enraged a little bit, which is a good thing. And we can turn other Sims into werewolves, which we had to do for our aspiration, as well as just some other things here to help enhance Elliana as a werewolf. We've also unlocked some dormant abilities. We have werewolf diplomacy, so we're able to win others over to the werewolf lifestyle. We can transform at will. We have looter epiphany, which means we can read things in the margins of werewolf texts, and werewolf empathy, so we can help pacify other Sims when they are enraged in their werewolf. As I said, Elliana is pregnant. They are closing in on their second trimester with Lou Howell's child. And as I mentioned, Lou is our fated mate, which means these werewolves are tied together for life by the strings of fate. And we have this sentiment that seems to be, like, it doesn't seem to be going away. Like, we've had this sentiment and it's just staying there. So maybe that just is a sentiment that stays because we are fated. Right now, Lou is just our boyfriend. We haven't asked him to move in with us or anything like that, and we might do that at some point. Maybe once the child is born. I don't know for sure what we will. So since we've got some time before the sun comes up, let's go do some exploring in the underground tunnels. We've done this before, but I want to do a little bit more of it and just see what things we are able to discover about these tunnels. The entrance to the bunker is metal, but Elliana travels onward. The tunnel twists underground and the pathway becomes dirt on all sides. After a few minutes of walking, Elliana realizes that this seemingly endless tunnel must lead deep beneath Moonwood Mill. Diverging paths. Elliana seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge off to the side. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but Elliana manages to clamber up and finds a set of 3 different tunnels. The one that has left seems littered with debris and gives off a rusty scent. The one in the middle smells a lot like garlic. Only the tunnel to the right has a pleasant odor, the smell of fresh air. So finding the fresh air will bring us back out. We did navigate the debris once before, so we're going to head toward the garlic. A presence. Unexplainably, Elliana feels a twinge of fear. She looks around in the dark tunnel but can't see anything that may have caused the sensation. Still, it feels like someone is watching. What a creepy feeling. Oh, we've got a scared moodlet. Someone is watching. The scent of garlic leads down a twisting tunnel. Eventually, Elliana runs into a large metal box of some sort, but it's too dark to figure out what purpose it might have, or if there's a way to get inside. So we are scared because someone was watching us. We've come to a diverging path. As Elliana crawls under a particularly low stretch, she notices that the tunnel splits into 3 paths ahead. From one path comes a faint but magical sounding melody, another the lingering scent of garlic, and down a third a welcoming bit of fresh air in the breeze. We're gonna follow the magical melody. I think this will take us to that secret chamber we found once before. Oh wait, no, this is different. Frog City. Somewhere ahead, the repetitive creak of metal echoes toward Elliana, followed by a slish slosh of water. As it repeats, Elliana begins to speculate that it might be a water pump. When she stumbles into a room filled with frogs, it's almost a proper frog city. There aren't just the common kind either. Someone's been breeding them. Well, at least the frogs seem happy down here. Okay, so we found a frog city. Leaving the underground. Okay, we're coming out now. All right, so we've explored the underground again. We've moved on to the next day. Elliana is a bit hungry, so they're getting some of their fresh meat that they've stocked in the refrigerator. And they are also now in their second trimester of pregnancy, so they're starting to show a little bit more. And I was thinking, since it's now getting to be evening, and we still need to turn one more sim, we did become good friends with Moira Fries. So I'm thinking we'll invite Moira over, and then let's see if we can turn Moira into a werewolf, and that can be our last werewolf convert that we make for the time being. Now, the one thing I did discover is there is actually a packs panel under the social groups tab in the game. I did not realize that this was actually there, and so this was really useful to discover and find out because it tells you your rank, it tells you like your pack values and how you're doing in the pack. And so I was really glad to discover that because I didn't know that that was there before, and it was kind of confusing me a little bit. So there is a pack panel. Now, we have invited Moira over. We're going to just chat with her a little bit and not just, right away give her a cursed bite. And we will ask if she wants a cursed bite before we actually, bite her. Maybe we can socialize a little bit, invite her to feel the baby. We are pregnant. We're expecting a child with Lou, which is exciting. We can discuss being a werewolf with her, just kind of be like, hey, this is something that's brought a lot of interest to our life. And, maybe this is something that you might be interested in as well. So let's ask Moira if she wants to become a werewolf. We have a really good relationship with Moira, so I suspect she's going to say yes. But we should ask first. We are going to be polite about it. It looks like she's receptive to it. She says, I would love to be a werewolf. Thanks for asking. Can you please turn me? So let's go ahead and give Moira a cursed bite. We are a pregnant werewolf about to create another werewolf. We are also getting really close to being enraged as well, so we have to watch that. And we've got a sentiment with Moira. We're biting Moira. We've given her a cursed bite. What is our sentiment that we got? Big sad wolf. Oh, we frightened Moira, and so we feel bad about that. Although Moira seems to be doing okay. Doesn't seem to be particularly upset. And we have now completed that part of our aspiration, so very good. We still need to work on this werewolf domination thing. Part of the tough part with that is we can't spar any werewolves while we're pregnant. We can do tug of war though. So let's invite over a werewolf that we know that can actually turn into a werewolf as well. Let's invite over Trinity. Trinity is a werewolf that we befriended. And let's see if we can do a tug of war with her and have that count for us. Okay, here's Trinity. Trinity is apparently a werewolf that does not like to wear clothing. So let's say hello. We'll ask Trinity about her day. We'll let her know, hey, we just converted another werewolf. We brought another one in. And look, I am pregnant. I am going to be bringing another werewolf into the world. So Elliana really is like doing her part to expand the werewolf population. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, but we're doing it. All right, let's challenge Trinity to a tug of war and see how that goes. Hopefully, we are able to best Trinity and can continue working on that part of our aspiration. All right, we're tug of warring. Is that even a word? Tug of warring. We did win. That didn't count though. But we do have another ability point. And it does say something about being able to mark our territory. So maybe we should pick up that skill and mark our territory. So let's give that a try. Let's see, werewolf, mark territory. All right, we're gonna mark our territory, which I think is, we're gonna pee on the ground, which is gonna, yep, we are definitely peeing on the ground right in front of everybody and marking our territory. I mean, it is our house, so I suppose it makes sense. Gross. And we're very close to being enraged again. Oh, who are you? Why is the mail carrier showing up at 10 o'clock at night? Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh no, we are enraged and freaking out because it's storming. I love how we're a werewolf and enraged, but we're terrified of the storms. I mean, I guess that's fitting, right? Because, like, dogs can get scared of, like, thunder. But we can mark our territory. So maybe, since that's one of the few things we can do while we're enraged, maybe we just run around and mark our territory a whole bunch. But what if we go over to Greg and mark our territory by Greg? I feel like that's not going to go well, but we're going to try it. Oh, don't stop breaking the chair. Oh, here is Greg. Greg is right there. Can we interact? We can't really interact with Greg, though. Is it probably really risky to come in here and pee where Greg is? Yes, probably. We're running away now. Uh-oh. Why are you afraid of Greg? You're pregnant. He's not gonna... Oh, here comes Greg. What's gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing is gonna... Let's just pee all over Greg's territory. We're gonna make him real mad at us. But what is he gonna do? We're pregnant. Greg's looking for frogs. We're peeing in his yard. I mean, it's one thing you can do while you're enraged, and we might as well just do a whole bunch of peeing. And we're letting Greg know that he cannot mess with us. So we're over here working on our fitness skill because we are going to be challenging Rory for the alpha rank of the Wildfangs. And we're probably gonna have to wait to do that until we're not pregnant. I'm wondering if we should wait until this is full as well, once we're at like the full beta, and that might mean that then we're definitely ready. So we've been doing these things that we need to do. We're contributing to pack resources, we're bettering ourselves, we've been doing tug of wars, and we've been fighting with people. And so I think we're moving in the right direction. Let's challenge Rory to a tug of war and just see how that goes. We need 5 more acts of domination, which means basically at this point we like pee on the ground 5 more times, and we'll have completed that part. We're gonna challenge Rory and see how that goes. Okay, Rory did beat us. Have a suspicion that we're gonna need to get that fitness skill up quite a bit more. We also have to not be pregnant. That would be the other piece of it. We just got a call from Knox. Hey, Elliana, I think I have a crush on Judith Ward. Do you think it's worth a try? So Knox, who we turned into a werewolf, now has a crush on Judith Ward. I kind of want Knox to go for it. I mean, be bold, man. Go for it. So since we're kind of in this place where we can't really do any more as far as like working out and getting ourselves ready for that challenge, we're gonna invite Lou out on a date. And then I'm thinking, what if we propose and have Lou move in with us? All right, so here Lou is here. Let's ask Lou out on a date. And I think we should get out of Moonwood Mill for our date. It's like raining and really kind of gross here. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go somewhere that's nicer. It was really awful in Moonwood Mill. And we like being outside. So what if we go on a date with Lou to the beach? And we can go to the beach. Maybe we'll go over here to the sandbar. Should we propose to Lou maybe? Or let's invite Lou to feel the baby. Like, hey, the baby is kicking. Do you want to feel? Like, look, our kid is moving around quite a lot. We've got quite a active pup here. I love the look on his face. He looks so cute. All right, we are gonna propose and ask Lou to marry us. We're gonna have a baby. We are fated mates. It just seems like it's the right thing to do that we ask Lou to marry us. We're destined to be together by fate. So, you know, it only makes sense. And since it's it's The Sims. Why don't we embrace fate and elope? Like right here, right now on the beach. Let's do it. We are werewolves. We have no reason to have like a real ceremony. We're fated to be together. We are deeply in love, and so it's time. It's the right time. We are going to get married to Lou. And apparently this is like making our fury go up for whatever reason. What a beautiful ceremony. Elliana is exchanging their vows with Lou. All right, we have married Lou Howell, our fated mate. We're gonna move Lou in with us. Ooh, Lou is bringing us some. Lou lives in Forgotten Hollow. You have a death wish, sir? That's where you're living? No, get your butt to Moonwood Mill. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lou brought quite a bit of money with us, but that's fine. Oh, and apparently Lou is missing work. Lou, you're not being very responsible here. Lou also has the werewolf aspiration and needs to go to work. So go to work, I guess. Bye. It was a good date. See ya. Bye, honey. Have a good day. Love you. Bye. All right, so we're just here hanging out on the beach. We need to pee. So why don't we mark our territory right here? Lou brought home 8 simoleons. Really, Lou? Really? 8 simoleons. That's how much. Wow. Clearly Lou is not the providing type. All right, so Lou's enhancements, I guess we could call them, are must be clean. The sim gains fury with poor hygiene and has a newfound appreciation for tongue baths. Being a werewolf is weird like that. Lou is frisky. Something has awoken within this sim. Frisky werewolves can sometimes get a little hot under the collar when their beast within is looking for some company. Fury gain increases while feeling flirty. Uh-oh, and Lou is definitely flirty. And Lou is also a night wolf, which I guess works out since that's what Elliana is as well. So let's spend some ability points for Lou and get him caught up to speed. So we know that Lou likes to be clean, so let's do personal grooming. He can already do the wolf nap and be a scavenger. Let's see, what else can we add to Lou? Let's give him the will to resist so that he can potentially regain control a little bit when he might be rampaging. And then we can give Lou the curse bear, the somber howl, and I guess we can let Lou be a hunter as well. They can both be hunters. I love how Elliana is like very close to giving birth, but they're currently enraged. I'm kind of hoping that calms down before they go into labor. I feel like an enraged werewolf in labor is a really dangerous thing. Okay, good. All right, we're back under control here. So Elliana is not going to be enraged and in labor, so this is a good thing. We'll have her return to their normal form. That's probably a good idea. And get ready, because I know this baby will be coming fairly soon. All right, Elliana is in labor. It is go time, and Lou is asleep, so we're going to head off to the hospital for Elliana to have this baby. We're definitely going to bring Lou with us. Maybe we'll have Lou turn back person too. Oh no, Lou is like, their fury is a lot too. Let's have Lou do a somber howl and then turn back into a human, just so, you know, we don't completely freak out all of the doctors. Oh gosh, Lou's now burning to death? Good grief. All right, here we go. On to the table to deliver this baby, which should be a werewolf, I would think. So we're going to have puppies? A pup? I don't know. And of course, we're being delivered by a ghost. Great. At least Alice is actually a doctor, though. Congratulations, it's a girl. Elliana just gave birth to a baby girl. What do we want to name her? So let's pick a name for our new baby. We're gonna name her Holly. I like the name Holly Grimm. Something about that seems suited for a werewolf. So, oh my gosh, we had twins. We're having a litter. This one is a boy, so let's pick a boy now. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna name the boy Aiden. So we have, oh my gosh, this is actually a litter. We just had triplets. Holy smokes. Okay, all right, this is another boy. We're gonna go with Felix. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting triplets. Okay, triplets. Well, I guess we better get the bedroom ready for them. So let's real quickly clear out this stuff out of this bedroom and get the triplets in here. I guess we can put them all like this. It looks like they're all werewolves. They all have the werewolf bassinet. So I'm gonna assume that they are all werewolves. Wow. Okay, and Lou's like gotta go off to work like right away. Okay, so we have had babies. So this was a little unexpected. We literally had a litter of puppies. Oh, this is gonna be annoying too. Oh my goodness, there's 3 of them. All right, well, I think on this note, we're gonna end the episode here. We just had a litter of puppies, essentially, in The Sims. I think this is a good place to leave it. Next time when we come back, I think we're going to finish off that aspiration. We've got these triplets that we're going to be raising now, which was very unexpected. So when we come back, we will finish that aspiration off. We have to do one more act of domination. I have something in mind for that we're going to try. And then we'll also challenge Rory and see if we can become alpha of the Wildfangs, in addition to now dealing with the litter that we just had. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.